What is up, people? You've got the Oracle there, and we are back on MTGO for Standard, not Draft. I'm doing something slightly different. This is the Pro Tour Gauntlet. I pretty much want to, come back to constructed play soon, probably in a few weeks. But for now, I thought I could just, try out the decks that are being played right now in Standard, see what, I would like. I already have a few ideas because I follow the Pro Tour, so I pretty much know what's going on. We got this deck here, which is definitely not really what I wanted, but I'm willing to try it out. And anyway, I guess I don't really have a choice. It seems pretty fun, if nothing else. I think I want to play a green deck, so maybe the green-black control deck, or maybe green-red ramp. I'm not sure. So I guess we'll see. I will always continue to upload draft video, maybe a bit of sealed. If you guys like Standard, let me know. The thing is, this is the Pro Tour Gauntlet, but in general, I've been selling most of the card I have opened during the last few years, which means I don't have any card to play Standard yet. So if I start playing Standard with a deck, I will not be able to feature a different deck each week. It's probably gonna be often the same deck, at least at the beginning. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see that or not. And yeah, I guess without further ado, let's jump into that Proto Gauntlet. It's the second I'm queuing in. The first one I just ended up a few minutes ago. I went 2-1 with what I feel is one of the weakest deck of the whole, which is the green-black. I mean the green-black mid-range, not the green-black season pass control. The green-black mid-range with a touch of blue. For Dragonlord Silumgar, which is not my favorite. I basically went 2-1 because I beat two Ram deck by having them not draw land in time. But other than that, the deck felt pretty weak and did not seem like having some very good matchups. So I'm at least happy to try out something else. We'll see how it goes. Again, I think it's my fourth game of Constructed that I play. From 5 years. I mean, it's been 5 years since I haven't played any Standard, so I kind of know what's going on in Standard right now, but I could very well make some very bad misplays, so don't be too harsh on that. Definitely not used to play that yet. All right, I think this hand is a keeper. 3 land plus temper and voice seems pretty good. We have the insight too. The land seems they seems pretty painful, which is not my favorite, but I think it's a keep. And I kind of wanna. Ooh, all right, that's sweet. Yeah, I definitely wanna magmatic inside that that temple away turn 1. Seems good enough. We are playing against green red ramp. If I'm not mistaken, it's the version from the Eureka team there. So I don't think it's supposed to be a very good matchup at all because they just have a better late game than me, and my early game is not that great. I guess a Thought Knot Seer could be great. Yeah, I'm pretty positive this is the deck that played Brad Nelson and Team Eureka at Pro Tour. It's not. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be very easy for me to win unless I top deck some early action. Thought Knot Seer is probably one of the best things I could draw at that point. Alright. I think this is the deck I kinda wanna play. But, I'm here to try out things, so maybe I will change up my mind. I think I'm still supposed to ditch those Forge and try to get some, relevant things. I will have to discard end of turn. Will I? No, actually, no. Never mind. I drew a Goggle, which is not bad, but I mean, my opponent is gonna reach the mana for Goggle earlier. They have some World Breakers. I have Chandra, which is kind of relevant, but I think this is just an awful matchup, and I think my start is not gonna be good enough at all, so it might be very short. And we have a bunch of dead removal. Fiery Temper is not so dead because it's a burn spell. I don't know. Lightning Axe definitely seems incredibly bad here. I guess I should Tormenting Voice and ditch my Temper. I mean, not really ditch it, but cast it at the opponent's face. Doesn't sound amazing, but at least it might make me draw a Thought-Knot Seer for next turn. Ooh, 2 Thought-Knot Seer. Well, now things are looking a bit better, because it's probably one of the best things I can do in this matchup, I think, at least. Oh, the Goggle, alright. Oh, Dark Dweller main deck. Do they play Dark Dweller main deck? I did not know that. It's probably another version of the deck. I do have them all here. I don't think it's this one. Because there is one with, colorless creature and stuff like that, but... What? Oh, they were behind, alright. No, it's not the Jadi of shot 1. It's not Jeskai Control, it's not this. Oh, it's that one. No, this is mine. So Goggle no main deck. I don't know which. It's not in the top 8 because the one in the top 8 did not have the Dark Dweller main deck. Oh, it's probably actually it's this one. I did not. No, there's no. I'm very confused here. Am I missing something? I don't see any Dark Dweller main deck, and it's Gauntlet, so they cannot have different list, right? What? I don't know what this is. I don't really know, honestly. I'm not sure why there is a Dark Dweller main deck, but alright. Either way, my best play is pretty clearly Thought-Knot Seer. I'm willing to take 1 damage from that Dark Dweller here, not the end of the world, and we'll try to get out something relevant from the opponent's hand. They have 5 mana. Probably a Chandra. Yeah, they do have Chandra, alright. So, I'm just gonna Droneyard Temple. Okay, Traverse, sure. Return. Oh, they have Impulse though, so they can Impulse plus. Well, they can Impulse return my thing, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, Impulse. I need to watch out my time though, because I took a bit of time to. I don't know why they have a Dark Dweller main deck. That seems very weird. I don't really know what this is. Alright. So we took the Chandra, and things are not looking so bad now. Things were looking pretty grim before, but now I think we might be in decent shape. We have a removal for the Dweller. My opponent can use 2 spells to kill my Thought-Knot Seer, which is, slightly annoying, but clearly not the end of the world. If they top deck the alright, an Hedron Archive. Fine, I guess. Why not? Definitely not blocking there. I mean, I cannot block either way, so I guess it makes things even simpler. Another voice, alright. Probably attacking with my Thought-Knot Seer first thing first. Yeah, that's the other Gauntlet I just made 2-1 in. I guess they are killing it now? No, they don't seem to care about it. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna play another one of these. I don't think playing Goggle right now looks that amazing. I guess I don't have anything in hand, really. Yeah, they don't have anything in hand. So maybe it's not the right time to play the Thought-Knot Seer. On the other hand, there's nothing I can really... No, I mean, there's nothing else I really want to do, so there is that. I mean, I don't need to copy the Lightning Axe. So yeah, it's like, yeah. I should have not tapped my mountain, because I'm gonna take 1 damage for no reason here, which is pretty stupid. So I guess I can cash in that end of turn and try to draw something relevant. Yeah. If they draw World Breaker and start to destroy my land, it's gonna be quite troublesome. I don't really know what we are up against though. It's not Goggle Ram, there is no Dark Dweller main deck. It's not this one. That's really weird. If you know what's going on there, let me know. Alright, so they will do this, sure. Alright, so I guess I'm taking Traverse, which is soon gonna be enabled. It's gonna be enabled after I will have killed that Dark Dweller, so I guess it's... actually, I think I should take Tormenting Voice, especially when they have a Temple. Traverse can... yeah. Because Traverse is gonna be enabled, that's the real problem here. And they can just wait, and fetching a... and I will want to kill that before taking damage, I think, so... I think I do have to take Traverse, even though Voice is rather annoying. I will be down to 12. I should be at 13. I just tapped my mana in a pretty bad fashion. But they need to top deck of that Voice or of that Archive. I don't mind that. I don't know why they did that. It just feels like using the Tormenting Voice first is a better idea, but I might be wrong. I don't really know. Alright, so I guess this is the Tormenting Voice, putting the Throne Temple into the graveyard and putting it back into the play afterwards. Yeah. Why do they have Dark Dweller main deck? Oh, you can... oh, maybe there's something I did not know, that you can pre-board your deck in the Gauntlet. I wasn't aware of that. Alright, that might be the answer to all my silly questions. So it's probably Brad Nelson Team Eureka deck. But you can pre-board in this Gauntlet, interestingly enough. Alright. Weird. So if we draw land, the opponent is going down to 3, which is not so much, considering I have a Chandra. I will have a Chandra and it's not here. If we don't, we can just cast the Goggle, which is not so exciting if I don't do anything else, but fine. If I draw land, I'm certainly gonna cast Chandra over, Goggle plus Voice, especially since I would have to discard my Chandra of the Voice, so sounds pretty poor. Alright, we might be winning that game. I thought we were in really bad shape, but the chaining 2 Thought Knots here was pretty great. So I guess my opponent is getting back, they are getting back their Temple end of turn, and they will have 5 unknown cards in hand. So I guess trouble is gonna happen next turn, but if they play a World Breaker, they are actually dead off the Chandra and the Thought Knots here, so this is not gonna really save them. No, actually they are not dead off the Thought Knots here, because it's gonna die from the return, but they go down to 3 here, so they are still dead from the Chandra. So World Breaker is not doing it, unless I'm mistaken. They have access to 9 mana. Well, yeah, World Breaker plus a Fiery Impulse onto my Elemental is gonna be enough, though. Not for them to win, but to be in a really good spot, I guess. And yeah, they could also have Goggle into deal 4 to my Thought Knots here, my Chandra and me, with the stupid Fireball. But apparently they did not have anything. Alright. Hopefully the matchup is slightly better post-board, because before it doesn't sound too great. I don't really know what I want. I'm gonna look at what I want to cut. Goggles are great, but seems extremely weak against opposing world breakers, so it might be right to side them out. Probably not though. Obligator seems good. Maybe. Probably. I don't this matchup I don't really know how I should sideboard. Secured Away is pretty poor against Return. They might side those out though. I don't think I want Linvala. It's a flyer though. But they have a 5/7 reach creature. Don't think I want Moonlight. Kinda want Nahiri. Don't really know why, but I think this could be good. It does exile World Breakers when they have attacked. It's pretty good engine. I would play 2 main deck, I think, most of the time. Lightning Axe does deal with those big things. I don't think I want Fiery Temper. Like, it's a burn spell, but doesn't sound too great. I think I'm gonna keep the Goggle Fall of the Titan package. Judgment is a fireball. If I have Nahiri, might want that. I don't know how good Linvala is. Outburst doesn't seem great. Oh, Fiery Impulse. Is it better than Temper in this deck? Probably. Don't like that too much though. I'm not sure how good Linvala is. Doesn't sound amazing. Like it's a lot of mana, and if they have a World Breaker, well, you can apply it's such a lot of mana though. I think I like Lightning Axe more than Fiery Impulse. It lets me kill potentially the big things if I do have a Goggle, and potentially Dark Dweller if I don't. Honestly, I don't really know how I should sideboard. It might be very wrong, but I think I'm gonna sideboard this way. I don't know. Just feels like an awful matchup to me. I might be wrong again, but I mean, our deck seems lower with the worst later games, so nothing seems good. All right, I think I like that hand a decent amount. Nothing too crazy, but it's definitely fine. Inside, all right, sure. I think most of the time I should be playing the games decently enough. I mean, I'm not gonna make some awesome play, but I should be playing the games not so bad. Now, for the sideboard and things like that, I'm really lacking experience currently. All right, voice. All right, sure. Definitely want to voice my Temple Away, so next turn I can, ramp and growth, kind of, which is sweet. I think it's better than Obligator. I mean, I wanted to say Obligatoring, but I guess, casting the Obligator. I mean, they just discarded an Inside, but I don't know. I mean, a Fiery Impulse, but I still probably have some answer. Yeah. And ramping, beating the ramp deck at its own game, I guess. I think the first that can cast Chandra does have a slight advantage most of the time, or their Goggles or anything like that. So yeah, I kind of want to ramp out if I can do so. And might want to steal something with that. Or use it to get rid of a Chandra, or stuff like that. I don't think it's the best thing to cast on turn 3, even though they don't have any red mana available, so it would most likely be a fairly clean. I can do that at any time, right? Yeah, it would be a clean 3 damage, but I think I'd rather have one more land onto the battlefield than my opponent being at 17 in this. In this specific board state at least. So I guess they are gonna cast Nissa's Pilgrimage, or Traverse into Nissa's Pilgrimage, I don't know. It seems like they are missing land, maybe? I don't know. They've been ditching a lot, but they've been discarding land, so no, it's probably not that. So I'm assuming Nissa's Pilgrimage is getting cast here. If they don't play anything, that's just great for me. I guess they have a temple in the graveyard too. No, they don't. All right, that's great. We are out-ramping the Ram deck. Cannot really ask for more. Fall of the Titan. Should I play that Obligator and, try to deal damage? I don't know, they just put an Impulse in the graveyard. Do they keep their return main deck? Doesn't seem great against my deck. I mean, the other... I think I'm gonna cast that and try to get some damage in. It might just die right away. It might be wrong to cast it now. They might not have a way to kill it at instant speed. If I can just deal 3 with that, it's good. Maybe it's right to keep it in hand to deal with Chandra, potentially. They took 3, so I guess I did not get blown all the way back. And if I can deal between 3 and 6 damage with that, I think I'll be happy. I mean, it's gonna be either 3 or 6, I guess. Alright, so... a 5-drop is getting cast. Probably the Goggle, which I don't really have any answer for. Dark Dwellers. Ooh, into the inside. That's really bad for me, actually. Not really what I wanted to see here. Alright, I guess that was a good reason not to cast the Obligator last turn. At least it gives them kinda less answer to Chandra to some extent. And I can Lightning Axe this end of turn. Yeah, not sure how good it was. I mean, the play I made. I have enough colorless that I don't really need that Cave of Koilos to match, I don't think so. Definitely want to do that now so I can play my Chandra freely next turn and start to beat down with token. At least I got 3 damage of the Obligator, which might matter. I mean, we have a decent amount of burn. Yeah, there is a thing though. I've heard, I don't know where, probably from Frank Karsten article on the deck my opponent's playing, that playing the Chandra first is bad because your Chandra is gonna get destroyed by the opponent Chandra. And that does make sense. But if my opponent does that, well, I cannot. Then I can kill their Chandra with Needled Spire and Fiery Impulse. I don't know how right it is to cast Chandra first, but I think since the fact that I do have an answer to their potential Chandra is probably good. And in this matchup I need to apply pressure and deal damage, I feel like. So there is that too. I'm not sure. It's I think it's right. Probably in the ramp mirror it's not right to do so, but I think in this matchup it might be right because any damage dealt to the opponent can be great for me and maybe make me win. But if they have Chandra, obviously it's slightly bad. It's not the end of the world though, because again, as I mentioned, I do have an answer to their Chandra. Yeah. Oh, I'm so bad. Good lord, I completely forgot that this can only target creatures. And this should be in the sideboard, by the way. Yeah, that's just a misplay because I don't know the set well enough. Alright, very, very bad. That was really bad. Yeah, this should not be in the deck. This should be a Fiery Temper, if nothing, if anything. All right. Amazing. So that was really bad. Completely forgot about that. Now I have 2 options. Putting Chandra down to 1, which doesn't accomplish so much. I think I'd rather cast the Salt Nuts here than doing that. Or I could put my opponent down to 7. Which doesn't accomplish too much either. I guess I could Insight into 5 damage from that. Not really enough though. Yeah, I thought this could target player for some reason. Pretty damn stupid on my side to think that. Um, yeah, I guess at this point I'm casting Thought-Knots here and hoping for the best, but things are not looking great. And maybe, yeah, I thought I had an answer to their Chandra, which is the reason why I cast mine, but since I did not, it was probably bad to do so. So they cannot cast the Dragon Lord. They can double return my Thought-Knots here. I don't really have any good answer to Dragon Lord in this deck though. 8 Toughness is not something I can really deal with burn spells, so my opponent can either use Chandra, which I think I'll be fine with, kind of, to deal with my Thought-Knots here, or double return and attack with token, which would be actually pretty bad for me. I'm thinking I'm losing this game pretty badly, I think. By playing my Chandra more intelligently, I might have been in a better spot, but the opponent might not have cast them if they were aware of that, of the fact that you should play your Chandra second. Yeah, they made that play, which I think is better than double return attack. Yeah, I think I'm losing pretty badly. Not sure that I could have won. This is particularly bad in this matchup. I thought you could target player. This is just awful. I think my only shot at winning would be well, now I don't think I have any. Oh no, never mind. I did not be able to. They were not able to fetch a World Breaker. My only shot is top decking Goggle and then missing on World Breaker for a beat. I cannot attack with Needle Spire, unfortunately. I think I kind of want to draw more cards and try to get something relevant going. Okay. Well, that's kinda relevant, I guess. At least I'm drawing. Alright. Sure, I think I want to play that. I could get rid of the Chandra. Maybe I should just do that. They have 2 return in hand. They don't have much going on, yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot deal, 2 to my opponent, 2 to Chandra. You cannot do that. Yes. Alright, well, I think we are left with a pretty even board state, except that my opponent late game is much better than mine. Alright, Tracker. Slightly annoying because they are gonna get a card of that. Not really too annoying though, because I have answer for that. So you have 2 return in hand, and I think an unknown card, unless I'm mistaken. I think they play the forest, they fetch with the Traverse. Sacrificing the clue right away. Or maybe not. No clue. Alright. Ooh, Chandra. That was a very solid top deck, jeez. So now I think I do have a very good shot at winning, actually. Definitely willing to trade. I guess I can just they can use their return to get to not take 6, but if they do that, it's fine. Slightly annoying that I will have to okay, return is getting cast. No. Yeah, they are okay, they are drawing before they cast return. That makes sense. Yup. I'm not so happy about discarding my my voice, but I think I do have to protect my Chandra. So you have a return and 3 unknown cards in hand, which one of them is probably not so relevant. Still in a very bad spot here. Like, if my opponent draws a second Chandra of their own, probably losing pretty badly. A World Breaker I might be able to beat, but pretty... Yeah, it's not gonna be... It's gonna be pretty ugly if they have a World Breaker. Don't think I can really beat that in the in the later game. That... Yeah, I think this white-red deck you could put something like a, and yes, they had the goggle. I forgot about that. Yeah, in this white-red deck, you could have put some Stasis Snare or stuff like that that could have dealt with the the World Breaker. Alright, so Natia was a pretty good draw. I guess they can double return the Sotnatsir away with the by doing that, but I will still get to pick one of their two cards, the one they would have drawn and the other one, and then if they let me take the return, I can smash in for 6. If they double return the Sotnatsir in response to the trigger, I get to get their best card and attack for 6. So either way, I think I'm in a good spot here. And my opponent will be left with one draw step to find an answer to Chandra. So yeah, Sotnatsir was a great top deck, pretty clearly. They might just have... Maybe they have... what is that? Because they can... what's the name of that thing? They can fall off the Titan, but only for 2. So I guess it would put Chandra down to 1, which doesn't accomplish that much. Yeah, alright, they had that. Issue if I don't take the fall is that they can still kill my Sotnatsir, which sounds pretty bad. Don't think I want to let my opponent with a fall, untap with a fall, and Kozilek return is slightly annoying, but beatable. I guess they can kill my Sotnatsir end of turn. I'm just gonna draw off Chandra. One card is not matched, but my elementals are not gonna do anything. And my opponent might want to kill the Sotnatsir either way, so no real reason to attack with those elementals. But I don't know. Not sure if they want to draw one more card and risk 6 damage from Chandra next turn. So I guess we'll see. I'm glad my opponent did not have a 5th mana source after playing Goggle. That would have been really bad for me. Alright, something is happening, not sure why. If it does cost 3, I'm not too worried. Alright, goggling the thing, the Sotnatsir away, I guess. Drawing one card. Sure. What did happen there? Oh, it's colorless. It's devoid. This card has no color, so you cannot copy it. Yeah, myself forgot about that. Alright. Alright, I think the opponent is pretty much naked there, and they are actually dead on the board, so I think I might as well just go for the kill. If they drew another return in the meantime, I guess I would have used it after the first one last turn. Maybe, probably. Either way, this is 12, so... No, this is 14, not 12. Alright, yeah, you cannot copy Kozilek return. Ooh, they do have something, though. Another return? Yeah, oh, they top deck another return, interestingly enough. They are still in a really bad spot, but they top decked another return. Even, they are missing 1 mana to... Yeah, I don't know if there's any top deck that really saved my opponent at that point. Alright, put 2 red elementals, dude. I think it's kind of an overkill, but if they do have Fall of the Titan, Well, they can actually kill my whole board, so I guess it doesn't matter. So maybe it was wrong to... yeah. Oh, another return! Jeez. Right. Sure. So I haven't played all their return in a row. And, okay, that's pretty funny. I don't think you can do much more, though. Alright. Yeah. Good thing that this cannot be copied by the goggle. I haven't seen this interaction coming yet, so I wasn't aware of that, but good that I know that, because I might just play the open deck soon, and making the same mistake they made would be pretty bad. Alright, so we managed to win, but I don't think this is supposed to be a good matchup. I think I sideboarded pretty poorly. I misread my Fiery Impulse, but my opponent's draw were really bad, and they probably misplayed a bit with those returns, so that helped. Alright, either way, that was round 1. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see some more Standard. And I see you guys in a few minutes for round 2. Thank you for watching.